So apparently I actually have part of my job description that I didn't read. It was in like this little tiny print under the big font that said, make people suffer on a cruise. There was this little bit of font that it was like, you need to host an activity. It's like, ugh. I don't think that the people that hired me understand I hate people. So I suppose even the employees are suffering. I mean, there's people everywhere. I am suffering a lot. At least you're suffering. If people were having fun, oh my god, I actually think I would just jump off the boat. Oh my god. So I'm running a whale watching activity. So if you don't know who I am, yes, I'm a bit of a bitch. I am actually a scientist and head of the BOOKEMON Center, which are little cute creatures that basically a takeoff of Pokemon. It's cute, okay? So obviously I know a lot about Pokemon, and I know how we can lure out some whales to have a look at, because what do basic bitches do on cruises? They look at whales! So if you want to see a whale, you need to read a book to fit this prompt. It can double up with your other prompt, so if you're doing another prompt for week 2, you can double it up with this one. This is just an extra little activity for you to do, so if you want to see a sneak peek of a Pokemon that's never been seen before, you can. You can't add it to your Pokédex, so this isn't really like necessary. So if you're like getting FOMO and you really don't want to do this, you don't have to. This is just a sneak peek from afar. So there's 2 prompts actually. One is for people that want to guarantee see a whale, which are the true ones that are definitely going to see guaranteed a whale. If you're not as dedicated, but you still want to participate, and like your chances are still there of seeing a whale, but they're not guaranteed. You might not actually see a whale. If you're not as dedicated, but you're happy to go out and try, then you can do the easier prompt. So the easier prompt with no guarantee of actually seeing a whale is you just need to read a book with an animal on the cover. Now, it doesn't have to be the book that you read for your other prompt. You don't have to double up, but you can if you want. If you decide to read a picture book that has an animal on the cover, fuck you, but also that counts. But if you want to guarantee that you actually see a whale, you need to read a book with a sea creature on the cover. So anything that lives in the sea. If it lives in a river, it doesn't count. I said sea! Saltwater fish! Or seals or birds, I guess, that swim. Just has to go into the ocean, okay, and it counts. So don't ask me if something that goes in a fish pond or a river counts, because it doesn't. Okay, now go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm going to stay in my cabin for the rest of the trip, I think, because people literally repulse me. Oh, fuck, but I have to go interact with you to do the whale watching. I hope none of you see a whale.